Yes, Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. My name is, I'm very glad to be here, part of the event today. My name is Halah Nasseif. I'm a lecturer in MIS in the University of Business and Technology in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. I have just earned recently my PhD in e-research and technology enhanced learning from Lancaster University. The theme of this paper, next slide please. The theme of this paper is all about technology, using a new technology in higher education in Saudi Arabia. It's interesting time in Saudi Arabia because a lot of changes and developments, economic-wise, development strategies, industrials, women's rights, and especially now also with the focus of the paper in technology in education. I know, as mentioned by Rob and Maxime, it's a time for investment in education in the region and also economic growth. And that's what the Saudi vision, the 2030 Saudi vision, focus on aspects of technology, innovation in education. So I'm introducing, I thought of researching a technology that was not used at the time of the research about e-portfolios. I was interested to know about the perception and acceptance of the students' perspective, the faculty's perspective, and also the higher management in order to adopt a new technology in campus. So literature that I've researched is more about technology in general, acceptance, a lot about learning management system acceptance. The e-portfolio ones was related more about assessment, like for example, in Zayed University, they had to examine e-portfolio with accreditation requirements in assessing learning outcomes. In University of Princess Noura in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, they a different aspect of e-portfolio, they focus on an association with e-portfolios with professional development. In Turkey, Ankara, they used e-portfolio to assess, use it as an assessment, test assessment or self-assessment. Next slide, please. So for my case, I wanted to adopt a theoretical model, low technology acceptance model, to test using e-portfolios in a case study at UBT, the same university I'm working in. And the technology acceptance model, there's a lot of models in technology, and a lot of literature review used the diffusion of innovation model or success model, and a lot of them use a combination, and they use a lot of different external models. I kept it simple to use just TAM, but since the e-portfolio was not used, and a lot of students did not know also about e-portfolio at the time, so I've used the same TAM model, but I adjusted it. I adjusted some of the elements in it to be more flexible to technology that was not used technology that was used. For example, like testing a perceived usefulness. I've mentioned it's a potential usefulness, and I had to do some kind of introduction about e-portfolio. So like using my research methodology, a mixed method, I built questionnaires based on this adjusted TAM model. Questionnaires was filled by 35 faculties and 215 students. I did a semi-structured interview with 3 UBT senior managements. They were the vice rector and the dean of the college, and also the IT director. What's the most interesting about the case study that I've done? I've conducted a focus group I nominated the 20 MIS students to actually create their e-portfolio, during the research study. And it was really one of the interesting outcome of the research. In general, the findings was more about the importance of having awareness about any new technology being introduced, because if faculties and students are aware of the benefits, aware of the development of this and what kind of results it will improve in their learning assessment, they will be more eager to use it. And definitely from the questionnaires, from the interviews, the importance of having enough training and support. So the focus group, my students, they mentioned that it was really very nice to use. They used OneNote, Microsoft OneNote, the already resources available at the university. and they were very enthusiastic about creating the e-portfolio. But the challenge they had, they needed more training to how to be more innovative, how to create more graphical design and make it look really nice e-portfolio. So that's one of the things they really want. So not only training, not only support, but they really need to learn more about innovative tools in designing these e-portfolios. So these, in general, the focus of the training, the support, being innovative. Is there another slide, Britt? I don't know. Yes, yes. So the reflection, yes, part of introducing new technology, or the effect it has on professional practice and the education experience for the students, the faculties themselves. There's a lot of research outcome results on each top changes or elements that they can go through the e-portfolio. The sample of e-portfolios the students have done also available online in the article. But the interesting thing also about the adjustment, the simple adjustment done to the town model to allow other institutions that they can use, have a new technology, they can use some of the adjusted model as well. And what is interesting also, what I can say last, I'm not going to keep you long, but it's basically as mentioned with Carl and Monique about the sudden transformation in this COVID period. This will be an interesting something to research, because the Saudi Ministry of Education at the time, when we faced with emergency learning, we called it emergency learning at the time, switching from face-to-face to online, they provided us with emergency plan, strategic plans. They didn't enforce it. They kind of say this is what is recommended in terms of lecturing and contacting, communicating. And this is the list of assessment that you can do, you can use in terms of assessment. And one of those tools was e-portfolio. So it will be interesting now, like a lot of universities and schools even have used this. It would be interesting to research this further in terms of impact and implementation. Thank you very much, and take care.